All right, welcome back. So, we got the parts that we need to stick the 800 kV motor in the Outcast, which I was waiting for this motor mount. So we got it. So what I'm going to do now is pull this side back off, slide this motor back out, and then yeah, we got to I guess the first thing to do, and just so everybody knows, RC Guy Garage, working on the Chronos, watching it while I'm working. I got the volume all the way down so I don't get demonetized. So what I ended up doing was I put a splitter right here at the ESC to run this fan, which I don't need now. So we're going to take that out, or I should probably just put it back in, because I still need to program this thing, but I need to power it up first to see if my motor rotation is going to be correct. God, these bullet connectors are sure tighter than any other bullets. So here's my little why I added, like I told you guys I was going to do. Something very handy when leaving the factory fan. Cat's in the background playing with some sort of bug or something. Somebody was asking me about these tools, Extreme Precision RC, not Bangoods. This one you gotta be careful, there is a cover on the back side. That little piece. And once you get those bolts out, you got to loosen the battery tray. You don't have to take the bolts out, but they got to be really, really loose. Loose enough to get that side cover off. Oh, and we have to take out this screw. For the bottom motor mount. I should pop this cover off. The spur gear cover. Just so it's easier so I can see the mesh. You don't have to take it off. But I'm going to have to find a gear to stick on this 8mm shaft. Because I'm not going to run the gear that's on it, because this gear is too small for an 800 kV. So this combo that I've pulled out of this is going in a different RC. So now we're going to go ahead and get our motor mount out and make sure it fits. Seems to. What I'm doing here is trying to find a location for my wires that aren't going to hit the drive shaft but allow me to put a fan on top. So somewhere in between there is where I need to be. It's kind of close to that metal chassis. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Then open our bag of bolts. Wonder if it's the smaller of the two. Nope. Short stubbies. Oh, that's a lot of Loctite. That's why I never use these. I forgot this doesn't tighten down all the way. I need a gear. With an 8mm shaft. So I'm gonna put in a 42 for now. Mod 142. Alright, found my 44, because that's what I'm more comfortable with running in here. Don't tell me that thing rounded out. Yep. What a pile of junk. I'm gonna have to drill that thing. So it looks like we're gonna go with a 42, because I'm not gonna drill the 44 right now. That 44's been abused. Right. So now I need these long bolts. Now I gotta get the bottom bolt in. Now we're gonna set our mesh. right, I gotta get a wrench that fits. So the problem I have with this is that over time, this will spin on the housing, and these bits spin in here, and there's no way to tighten them down. So you think you're tightening something, and you're not. See? It just sits there and spins. So to me, that's junk, because I think something's tight and it's not. The handle's okay, it's the bits. Now we got our mesh on there. So this is C. So C, B, A. Even though it might get switched around, I always start off in alphabetical order. Come on. These MIP bits bite so hard you can't get them back out. Barely clears the 44. I mean the 42 gear. That's it. So the Coke can motor is installed. So 800 kV into a Max5. Not gonna run a fan for now. If we start running hot, then I'll put a game changer on it. But we'll see. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the hardware that I took out of this motor mount, because the new motor mount came with new hardware, and I stick the old hardware in this mount in case when I install this into another motor, into another mount, I have the bolts with it. Just like that. All right, so there we go. This one is set up just like my Creighton 8S now, except with a Max5. Instead of a Mamba Monster X 8S, this has got a Max5. So we'll be able to compare and see which one runs better. This one's down at 42. It's a lot lighter. The other one's at 44. We'll see how much fun we can have with this thing now. Did it add a bunch of weight? Am I going to bend the chassis now? We'll find out. But there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.